Welcome back everyone, and in this video, I've got a review for you. It's a speaker. So here it is guys, this is the Sanag. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is a little pill speaker, a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but this is a Bluetooth speaker. It's really well rated, so I decided, hey, I'll do a review on it and see how well it actually does. So I'm gonna get this open and do the thing. It'll get there. It's working. Maybe give it a little assistance. Maybe poke a hole in the top? I don't know. It's getting there. It's almost there. We're speeding up now. Don't blink. There it is. Foam. Oh, look at this guy. That's basically it. That's the whole box. This is a big old pill. Ooh, it's very soft. I thought it was going to be metal just by looking at it, but it's a soft touch plastic. Two giant buttons up top. You can see these plus and minus. I guess they just wanted to make them gigantic. You've got some more buttons here on top. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's definitely a woofer right there. You guys can see that moves up and down. That's definitely a woofer. This thing might be more powerful than I thought it was going to be. And then, what do we got up in here? We've got auxiliary, USB, and DC 5V. I'm guessing that's charging. So you got a few things in there we can do. I don't think there's anything else down there. Oh, there's also, if you guys can see that, it looks like you have a SD card that you can pop in there. But we'll go over that in just a bit. It has this little cover because it is a waterproof device. Okay, we've got different languages. Let's try English. So let's look at some of the specs here. Wireless standard 4.2 ESR, transmission distance over 10 meters, output power 5 watt 2 amps, normal playtime 8 to 10 hours, frequency effect 100 Hz to 10 kilohertz, input is 5 volt 500 milliamp, maximum consumption is going to be 1 amp, battery type 18650 lithium ion 2400 milliamp. Those are some good batteries. Let's see, this thing supports MP3, WAV, WMA, FLAC, APE for music format, which is really good because some of these overseas kind of made stuff is not very good when it comes to functionality. They only have one specific thing that they use, but that's good. It looks like pretty much everything you have is going to fit, especially MP3. So from looking on the instructions, this button here is our mode button, short press function and long press function, so it does two different things depending. And then this button here is previous song, and of course number 5 is going to be next song. Button right here is going to be your power button, big one right there in the middle. Number 4 obviously is going to be play and pause. Apparently if this is connected to your phone, you can also hang up and receive calls through this as a separate speaker. So the play pause button, if you short press it, you can answer. If you long press it, you can reject. So there's something different. So it says here in the instructions, which was very unclear on their Amazon site, it says if you have 2 of them, you can pair them together and create a 360 surround sound kind of thing. From what it sounded like. I couldn't really tell. I even got in contact with them and they said no, but according to the instructions, this is yes, you can get to pair them together and create a symphony of happiness. I want a symphony of happiness. I'm assuming this is a legit shoelace. This is a shoelace. Now don't get me wrong, this totally works, but this is a shoelace. Anyway, it doesn't say anything about how this is supposed to be orientated. You've got the buttons on the front, so I'm guessing that's not supposed to be facing anyone. You can't see through this, so you can't see any sort of where the speakers are. Obviously, this is the little woofer they have. So, as far as I can tell, maybe it's like this, maybe it's pointed towards you. Maybe if you want to point it up, maybe you can stand it like this against something. I mean, it's got little bevels here on the bottom. It's got little grooves. So it looks like you can put it straight up and down and still get some sort of bass coming out of it, because there's little cutout areas where you can actually get sound to come out of that. So we're gonna have to test that out. Let's power this on. Ooh. Well, it does power on. It does have some juice, and I could feel the bass when I turn that on. Not just down here, the whole thing, I felt the bass. So, first thing I'm gonna do, still, I don't know how to orient this. Just there. I'm gonna grab my cell phone. The included, that's right, my cell phone still has auxiliary. Thank you, Pixel. Okay, that was kind of loud. Okay, now the issue is now I have to get onto my phone. I have to find some sort of music that isn't going to be copyrighted. So I'm gonna find some royalty-free stuff, hopefully with some good bass. I'm gonna have to search for that. Stop! Why does it keep doing that? That weird click. Like when I click on Google Chrome, maybe it's really loud. I have no idea how loud it is right now because I don't have anything playing. See, that's not too bad. Maybe it was just too loud. Nope, it was actually very quiet. Okay. So, of course, my go-to, jumped on YouTube. Royalty-free bass music. That's literally exactly what I searched for, which is kind of creepy. Every time I hit plus, it does that sound. I'm pretty sure that means it's maxed out. Doesn't sound like it's too loud. I think I got it. Silly me. Let's turn this down a little bit. See, that's all the way down. Yep. I've got to turn it up on my phone. Oh, there we go. I can feel it vibrating now. You can even feel the desk vibrating. I feel like the bass is going to be awesome on this little pill.
Bitch, I wanna party like Chris Farley.
You can see that. It's moving.
I'm like Keith, no shrooms in my dressing room.
Okay. So the bass is phenomenal on here. It's literally moving the pill on my desk. I'll see if I can show you guys that with my camera I have above. Every time that thing hits and vibrates the whole thing, it was moving the whole thing, vibrating the desk. So if you want something with a lot of bass, get this, because this is freaking awesome. Now I'm gonna see, like I said, you have to have two to have that kind of 360 sound. So I'm going to find something that has probably a test or something on YouTube that tests the left, right, surround sound test, and see what is the best place, best position to put this in if you are going to set it up. Okay, so I've used this one before, but this is just the basic left, right. Not really a difference between the left and the right going through it, but from what I can tell from where it's at, I think I had the positioning correct, where on this side you have the plus minus, and directly in front, I think that's the best. I'm pretty sure it sounds like where the speakers are firing out of. Definitely a lot out here, probably because that is connected in the internals here, so a lot of sound is coming out of this area too. Something else I want to test. Let's see if that makes any difference. So let me go back to that bass song.
Bitch, I wanna party like this, Carly.
Definitely a lot better like this. It definitely is possible to have it facing straight up like this, but I can hear just a slight bit of muffling when it is like that, but not too bad. I'm guessing that's because they did put in these little baffling areas here so sound can get out. But as far as I can tell, with the plus minus here, this is the proper direction. This is the best way you're actually going to hear the music. Let's see what else I can do with this. Now I'm hoping when I connect this with Bluetooth, that I'll actually be able to see some sort of reading on my phone to see how well it's charged, because there's nothing on the device itself that says, how well it's charged. 100%, 50%, 2%, I have no idea. There's no indicator on here. So let's do some Bluetooth searching. Oh, there it is, pops right up. There's M8, also someone's iHome. And there we go. Oh, there it is. It says 80% battery. So at least for the Google Pixel, I can tell, I don't know if that's glaring on the camera or not, but at least on here, I can tell this is 80%. So if you have this, if you're using this Bluetooth speaker as Bluetooth, then you know exactly how well charged it is. So let's see if there's any difference coming from Bluetooth or directly wired. I'm also gonna walk away, and I think I got about 10 meters. I'm gonna walk away, see if it just cuts out. Maybe go behind a room, door, thing. Okay. No. Stop that. I walked to the other side of this room, which is about 20 feet, 30 feet. Honestly, have no idea. Then I walked to the exact opposite corner of my apartment, inside my room, past the closet, as far away as this thing as I could possibly get. And I didn't hear any sort of cutting or fading. So the range on this is also fantastic. I love this thing. This thing is just freaking awesome. I can't find any faults in it. Maybe one. I would suggest them putting some sort of battery life indicator on here. I'm sure that would possibly jack up the charge, but being able to see the battery percentage on your phone when you do have it hooked up Bluetooth, which is exactly how it's supposed to be hooked up. If you do have it wired, you can't tell, but still, I mean, that's just being nitpicky. This thing is legit freaking awesome. I definitely recommend this. If you do want to take a look at it, or I don't know if they have any other products. I know they have different colors. This is the black version. If you want to look at more of these guys' stuff, I guess you can look at it too. But if you guys want this, I'll link it down below. This is going to be one of my favorites. This thing is, I really like this. I was not expecting this. This is awesome. Super.